To escape from the cops, the thief threw the box of drugs onto a beggar grandmother and ran away. At first, the old lady didn't understand anything, but as soon as she sniffed it, the whole secret was revealed. The cops didn't notice this scene, and the grandmother didn't tell anyone either. Instead, she directly took that box of drugs and went to the gang's hideout. The gang leader was shocked to see how a 70-year-old woman had managed to reach there, but the grandmother stood firm and said, "All the members of the gang are on the police blacklist. Take me into your gang. No one will ever suspect me." The logic was strong. So, the gang leader handed her 1 kilo of drugs. The grandmother immediately changed her look and started roaming around the streets trying to sell the goods. At first, people thought she was a police snitch, so she found no customers. But the grandmother didn't give up. Finally, one day, she got her first buyer. The product was good and the price low, so soon she had dozens of customers. That's how the business started rolling. Within a few days, the entire stash was sold. When the grandmother returned to the leader with the money, everyone's eyes widened in shock. As promised, she got her cut. This time, the leader gave her even more stock. Slowly, she became the biggest supplier in the area. Because of this, the other gang's business completely collapsed. One day, out of anger, some dealers stopped her on the way, jacked her goods and money, and even threatened, "If you show up here again, you'll be killed." But the grandmother didn't break. She came up with a new idea. Mixing drugs into flour and eggs, she made small cakes. Then she invited her friends over and fed them. The moment they took the first bite, everyone was shocked. The taste was amazing, and the effect was instant. That was her masterstroke. She even brought her friends into the business. Early in the morning, her drugged cakes started selling. Within just a few hours, the whole stash would be gone. In just 1 week, her earnings topped the yearly income of the rest of the gang. Now she set a condition. She wanted 30% commission. Otherwise, she'd switch suppliers. The leader had no choice but to agree. Slowly, her cakes became famous all over the city.